We are going to get started here with break number 659. Thank you, Mr. CEO. Ed Reed, Chris Jones, Byron Murphy, a Go Hard or Go Home Delvin Cook, and a Lynn Bowden Jr. RC. That Lynn Bowden Jr. is going to David with the Raiders. On to pack number 2 in break 659. John Brown, Ryan Kerrigan, the unstoppable Roquan Smith, the all-out Deebo Samuel, and a Jacob Eason base RC, and that is going to Jennifer. I'll tell you a box that has, glad to hear it, Joey, that has some guaranteed autos is that Flawless Football. I just sold a case of that. It came in today. The case weighed 9 pounds for 2 boxes. Alrighty, we have a red in this one. That's going to be out of 50. Myles Garrett, Keenan Allen, Kelvin Ridley. The red is going to be Akeem Hicks of the Chicago Bears, followed by a Jordan Brooks of the Seahawks. That red going to Mr. CEO, and it's number 31 out of 50. And Jordan Brooks of the Seahawks going to Supriya. Yeah, Joey, I almost threw my back out picking it up to when I got to the office to take it, because I didn't expect, like, it was one box of all of our orders, thinking it would probably be like 10-15 pounds, but I had 2 cases of Flawless in there, and the thing was like 30 pounds. Sonia Michelle, Kenny Galladay, Deebo Samuel, a brilliant Drew Brees, and an AJ Terrell RC. That is going to be going to Nick. Wow, I'm surprised they pulled it last night. That's pretty dangerous. Like that's how you get an inability to buy those cards. At least, like, our distributor will shut us off. Will Fuller, Leighton Vander Esch, Brian Burns. Our auto is here, and it's going to be a Juwan Jennings of the Raiders, or of the San Francisco 49ers, going to Supriya. That's a pretty signature right there. Pretty signature and pretty card, followed by the base Juwan Jennings. Yeah, I was thinking you were meaning the Flawless, and thrilled to hear that. I'm glad. I wanted to be right with that. So thanks for letting me know, Supriya. Mark Brunell, Noah Font. We have a blue out of 79, and that's going to be More Than a Thielen. Adam Thielen of the Vikings going to Phillip, and then Josiah DeGuara of the Green Bay Packers going to United. And remember, folks, if you're here from an eBay break and this is your first time with BreakTraders, use promo code NEWBT for 20% off your first order. 20% off your first order with promo code NEWBT. And tonight we have 12% off every order after that first one with the code HUNTER12. Yeah, people, please toss the likes on the stream. We always appreciate it. it's a huge, it does us a huge favor as it promotes us within the YouTube community, gets more people watching the stream, gets more breaks broken, so you don't have to wait for a break to fill. Jarvis Landry, Carson Wentz, Tom Brady of the Bucks, a Kenny Clark of the Green Bay Packers. That Tom Brady going to Chad. And then a Disco Emergent Jonathan Taylor. That's going to Jennifer, followed by a Keyshawn Vaughn RC that's going to be going to Chad. All right, Kyle Van Noy, Roquan Smith, a Disco Ricky Jackson, followed by a Van Jefferson RC. That's going to be going to Richard. Would love to see us get to 1,200 subs on Hunter 12. Yes, I would love to pull some Crown Royal. I think it's pretty reasonably priced. We've got two of them. We've got a card random for $60 and then a 2-box 3-team random for $95. Would love to be able to break one of those this evening. Troy Polamalu. Looks like we have a pink in here. That's going to be out of 15. Dak Prescott, Patrick Peterson, and the pink is going to be Aeneas Williams of the Arizona Cardinals going to Raymond, followed by Nate Stanley of the Vikings. I guess Nate Stanley going to be the odd man out in the Minnesota Vikings locker or QB room with their draft pick this year. It sounds like they just are not big believers in Kirk Cousins, and then Robert RG3 went on and just trashed him on a radio show. Denzel Ward, Mike Williams, Donald Driver, the Disco Hollow Preston Williams, followed by a Darrell Taylor RC. That's going to be going to Supriya. Yeah, boom, boom, boom for the kabooms for sure. James White, Marvin Jones Jr., Aeneas Williams, a Disco Tyler Johnson RC, followed by Marlon Davidson. Tyler Johnson going to Chad, and Marlon Davidson going to Nicholas. Haven't seen any Lions so far, but we're just about halfway through. Darren Fells, Jalen Smith. Looks like we have a blue in here. Todd Gurley. This is going to be out of 79. That's Devin McCourty, followed by a Cole Kmet RC going to Mr. CEO. Alrighty, a few box packs left here. Looks like 2, 4, 6 packs left. Curtis Martin, Drew Lock, Nick Bosa, a Disco Emergent Laviska Shenault going to Daniel, and then a Jordan Love RC going to United. And remember, to fill that Crown Royal break, you can use promo code Hunter12 for 12% off each entry. Nick Chubb, Zach Ertz, a Fireworks Aaron Donald, followed by our black and white. That's going to be DeAndre Swift of the Lions. He asked, Brett asked, and Brett was given the Lions, black and white. Followed by Terrell Lewis of the Los Angeles Rams. Ricky Williams, Tyrann Mathieu. Looks like we have a purple coming, and that's going to be out of 35. Drew Brees, followed by Cooper Kupp of the Rams, and Tyler Johnson of Tampa Bay. Three packs left in this break. We have Deshaun Watson, Ezekiel Elliott, TJ Hawkinson, the go hard or go home Zeke Elliott, and a Trayvon Diggs RC going to Sean. Thanks, glad to hear that, Brett. Jamal Adams, Javon Curse, the hype Nick Chubb, followed by a Tyrann Mathieu lockdown, and then a Jeff Okudah RC. Okudah Matata, it's a wonderful day to have the Lions. All right, looks like we have another blue in here. Quentin Nelson, Alshon Jeffrey, Zadarius Smith, followed by Noah Fant and a Michael Ojemudia of the Denver Broncos. That's going to be going to Raymond Bones. Brett, you know, I don't like stuff that makes me sad. I know Lion King's going to make me sad. All right, let's run down these. Our color hits. The Noah Fant, blue out of 79. Cooper Kupp, purple out of 35. Devin McCourty out of 79. Aeneas Williams out of 15. Ricky Jackson Disco. That's going to be in the rookie rundown. The Tom Brady base RC. More than a Thielen. The purple or the blue out of 79. And then a red Akeem Hicks out of 50. All right, our rookie rundown. Keyshawn Vaughn going to Chad. Michael Ojemudia of the Broncos going to Raymond. Jeff Okudah of the Lions going to Brett. Trevon Diggs of the Cowboys going to Sean. Tyler Johnson of the Bucks going to Chad. Terrell Lewis of the Rams going to Richard. The Disco Emergent Laviska Shenault going to Daniel. Marlon Davidson going to Nicholas. Tyler Johnson Disco going to Chad. Darrell Taylor of the Seahawks going to Supriya. Nate Stanley of the Vikings going to Phillip. Van Jefferson going to Rich. Jonathan Taylor Disco Emergent going to Jennifer. Josiah DeGuerra of the Packers going to United. Juwan Jennings of the 49ers going to Supriya. AJ Terrell of the Falcons going to Nicholas. Jordan Brooks of the Seahawks going to Supriya. And Lynn Bowden Jr. of the Raiders going to David. And now our featured cards. Our featured cards. I realized after the fact that I had placed Cole Kmet in the featured cards. He's one of our rookie rundowns. That's for Mr. CEO. Probably an accident just because I love Notre Dame and therefore love Cole Kmet. And now we have our auto was the Disco Juwan Jennings of the 49ers going to Supriya. And that's such a nice signature right there. Followed by our two rookie quarterbacks. We got these in back-to-back boxes. Jacob Eason going to Jennifer and Jordan Love going to United. And our black and white, it's going to be a DeAndre Swift RC, and that's going to be going to Brett with 1T.